welcome back to my channel, Untitled Tarot. My name is Laura, and I am here to do the weekly readings for the week of September 20th through the 26th. We are barely still in Virgo season. We move into Libra season on the 23rd of this month, which means this week. Libras are very charming, and that is probably their most likable trait. They're very good at balancing things and seeing things from both sides and multiple sides, if that's the case. So anyway, I am going to do what I did last week, and I'm going to split these readings up by element. So I'll do one video for fire signs, one video for earth signs, one video for water signs, and one video for air signs. And within those videos, I will do a reading for each of the zodiac signs. For instance, for the air signs, I will do a reading for Gemini, a reading for Libra, and a reading for Aquarius. In that video, there will be timestamps in the description box so you can go directly to your particular reading for your sign. I did that last week. I think people like it that way. It kind of makes it a little more personal, though these are not personal readings. You know, you have to just take the cards as they come. Sometimes the message is intended for you. Sometimes it's intended for somebody else, which is fine. If it's not yours, if it's not resonating with you, just click off of it, and we'll see you next time. If you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you wish, and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can go to sandytoetarot.com, and there you will find out how to reach me for a personal reading and the options that are available. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started on the weekly readings, and the timestamps for each individual zodiac sign will be in the description box below. So welcome back, Aries. These are going to be your messages for September 20th through the 26th. I'm going to get, just wait for 3 Rider-Waite cards to pop out. And that will give us, and there you go, that was easy enough. And that'll give us the energies for this week, what's coming up for the Aries. Wow, okay. So this is a lot of major arcana going on here. We got the Hermit card, we got the Temperance card, and we got the Star card. Okay, so the Hermit card is the card of Virgo. We are coming out of Virgo season this week. On the 23rd, we turn into Libra season, so that will be the end of the Virgo season. The Hermit represents a time of going within to find the answers. It's a time of retreat from the world and solitude. The second card that we have here is the Temperance card, and that is a card of alchemy. It's a card of taking two very different things, bringing them together and creating something new. This is also the card for Sagittarius. The Star card is a very, very positive card. It's one of the most positive cards in the deck. It is the card that comes after the Tower moment, and it's a card of great hope and wish fulfillment. It is the major arcana card for Aquarius. So it looks to me like you guys are coming out of a period where you have retreated from the world, you have gone within to find the answers. The light here represents, in that Hermit card, represents that once you go within and you find the answers, then you can be a light for the rest of the world. So this is kind of where you've been. You've been in a state of solitude. You have, or what's coming up this week is you are going to be in the process of mixing a couple of things that together to create something that's brand new. A lot of times in relationships, this card will show up when the people involved are very different. And I usually use the examples of the biggies, like the religion is very different, the nationality is very different, like one person's Chinese, the other person is what's pretty opposite of Chinese. Scottish. That'd be kind of opposite. So it's just, it's like when those relationships come together, you have to, it takes communication and understanding and commitment to take those different cultures, bring them together, and create something that's very new and very exciting and really it's usually very cool too, because you've got just a nice blend of what is good and sometimes what is bad of the different cultures, but it brings awareness and understanding. And this is the wish fulfillment card, so it is whatever that you wish it to be. It is the card of hope. Like I said, it comes after a tower moment, so it means that when everything is wiped away, when you start from scratch, when you have nothing, what do you wish for? What is it that you want out of life? And this card is saying that whatever it is that you wish for in those moments when you are creating, creating the ideal world, that can be yours. The star card also represents the time when you need to use your intuition. And your intuition is really good. Like I said, it's a very positive card. And it's a card of like angel protection. You've got like the cosmos are protecting you. You're very protected at this time. Okay. So here's the thing. Again, with the zodiac signs, we got Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, but you also got 3 major arcana cards here, which means 3 out of 3. That means you're kind of in a really big transition, or at least some of you are in a big transition in your life. So I'm going to get some clarifiers on this because I'm having a hard time bringing it all together. Because it's a general reading, because it could be anything, right? So you've spent a little time going within to determine what your truth is about a situation. It is a situation that requires some blending. You are coming together, or you are pulling 2 diverse things together to blend them into one great thing. And whatever that is, it comes with great promise. This is a very positive card. The angels are, your guardian angel is watching over you in this situation. And whatever it is that you wish for is, when you wish upon a star, right? Whatever it is that you wish for is very likely to happen. This is a wish fulfillment card, so this is saying your dreams will come true. But again, there's no indication here of what that is, so it's going to be different for each of you. Let me just see if I can get a clarifier on the Temperance card. What are we blending here? Why is this Temperance card here? What are we blending together? Why is this Temperance? And quite frankly, this has been showing up a lot in readings. Another Aquarius, 2 Aquarius cards here. Yeah, okay. So, all right, so this Queen of Pentacles is for me, the card of Aquarius. It is also a card of a very practical queen. It's like an older woman who's very practical. You go to her for decisions, for when you have problems, because she's going to give you just some really good, very solid, practical advice. She is very blessed materially. She lives a life of abundance. She is kind of the mistress of her domain, I guess. And it is a very abundant kingdom for her. The one thing about this card is she does look a little wistfully at her coins there, at her pentacles, which indicates that she is alone. This is kind of my card for the queen who is single, has very good relationships with friends and family, and may even have children, but she does not have a mate. So she looks kind of wistfully at that card, just thinking, I would like to, my life is really good and I have everything that I possibly could want, but I would like to have a mate. And that kind of might be what some of you are trying to blend here, because the Four of Cups is being offered something in the way of relationship. You have other options here too, by the way, but everything's just a little bit stale for you right now. Everything that's being offered to you just seems a little bit stale. Even this fourth cup, which you notice is from the divine. It has the hand of God in it. So it does seem like for some of you that what you're trying to blend here is your life with someone who is offering you something in the way of relationship. You're not entirely sure that you want that. Could be an Aquarius that's coming in, could be a Virgo, could be a Sagittarius that's coming in to offer you something in the way of a relationship. You're not entirely sure that you want it, and you do think that it is going to require some blending. But this card is saying that if you want to, it can be very good. It could be your wish come true. It could be your dream come true, this relationship, if you're willing to put in the work. And that is the work of, like I said, blending, which requires communication. It requires cooperation. It requires flexibility. It requires understanding. It requires being okay with getting to a place of understanding each other, because it doesn't come naturally to you. You are very different, so you do have to kind of first of all make sure that you hear the other person, and that you come to that their ideas and ideals, and just the way that they approach things, that you come at it from a place of wanting to make this work, and a place of understanding, and not a place of judgment. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that there. I think that helps a little bit to kind of clarify what might be going on. And this is, like I said, this is a general reading. It's not going to be for everybody, but I do think I do get this card a lot when it's a relationship that you're trying to blend together. And it does look like these cards support that. So I think for a lot of you, that's going to be a new relationship that's coming in, that's being offered to you, that you're not sure that you want. I'm just going to get you an oracle card to finish up this reading here, to just, just a final words of wisdom from Spirit for this week. For the Aries, let's see what we got. High Priest, intend, and create. And that kind of goes along with this, doesn't it? Okay. So the message is, recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies toward what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. Okay, so it looks like this hermit situation may have come after some kind of loss. You kind of went within to escape from the world, and did some healing, finding some answers within, and now you are being guided forward by Spirit. Hold tight to your intentions. What do you want your future to look like? when this person comes in and offers you something in the way of relationship, keep focused on your wish. What is it that you want your future to look like? Whatever you intend, you can absolutely make happen. And just as another note, just as a reminder, this is being offered to you from the hand of God, so it might be, how you're being guided to move forward. I'm just saying, take a look at it. I'm not saying you have to get involved with somebody you don't feel like you want to get involved with. But if it is being offered from the hand of God, you at least want to take a look at it. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it with that for Aries. Until next week, I'm sending you guys lots of light and love. Namaste. Welcome back, Leos. So these are going to be your messages for the week of September 20th and 26th. I'm going to get 3 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, and then I will pull a oracle card just for last minute advice. Okay, so these all popped out. That is more than 3, but we're going to go with it. So we got the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Tower, the 3 of Swords, and the High Priestess. I'm going to get one more to go under this Tower. I think you guys had a pretty wild reading last week too, didn't you? My Leos are pretty exciting people. Okay. All right. So when you are reading 3 cards, this is technically a 3-card spread. Even though we got extra cards, we'll just I'll read those together. So this is the past, or what has brought us to this situation. This is the current situation. Since this is a reading for September 20th through the 26th, we'll say this is that week. And then this is the possible outcome, or what's coming up in the future, near future. All right. So what brings us to this week is you have embarked on a brand new life recently, like in the very recent past. The Wands are energy, first of all. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning, and it's a new beginning that's offered from God. The literal meaning for the card is new life. So it feels like a new life after some kind of heartache, after some kind of ending, after some kind of it's going to be different for all of you. This can be an ending of a relationship, heartache. This can be maybe the death of a loved one. For whatever reason, something ended. It can be a job. If people can get really attached to their jobs, particularly if they have been in them for a very long time. They not only get attached to the job itself, that work family becomes like a second family to them in some situations. So an ending of a job can be particularly painful for some people because of that. Whatever that ending was, it has brought about a new life that you have recently embarked on. It's a very exciting time for you, by the way. So coming up this week, so you're still like in the beginning stages, because this is just the 2 in the major arcana. And the major arcana, is the hero's journey. It starts off with the Fool, going out on your own, not really knowing where you're going, embarking on a new adventure, not going where you're going, knowing where you're going or what you're doing or how it's going to turn out or anything. And then it culminates with the World, which is actually just a new beginning. It's the circle, right? An ending is just a new beginning. Okay, so you're still at the early stages of this new life that has come about for whatever reason. This could be, this is actually my card for Aries, but it is very similar to a Leo card, so it might be a more masculine form of Leo. If it is not an Aries, it is an older gentleman who is very adventurous. They are super interesting. This is the guy at the bar that you want to talk to because he has so many stories to tell. He's climbed Mount Everest. He's hiked in the jungles of Australia or the outback or whatever it is. He's gone on a safari in Africa. He's been on a expedition in Alaska, in the Yukon. He's just so interesting. And maybe it's not all those just like super adventurous kind of things, but this guy is really adventurous. He goes out there and lives his life out in the world, and he is open to new things. So he has a lot of adventures. So he has a lot of great stories to tell. That's this guy. He's not necessarily the richest man. He's gonna, he made a decision long ago. He wasn't going to spend too much time on money. He was way more interested in adventure. This, interestingly enough, though, can also be the card of the entrepreneur, a businessman, having your own business. So that might be what you're embarking on here, like in your new life. Maybe you're embarking on your own new business. Okay, so I said all that to say, twos are still kind of in the beginning stages of your new life, of the major arcana. But this card shows up when you need to use your feminine spirituality to make decisions, and that means a lot of what you need to know is hidden right now. You have to use your intuition and instincts to move forward. This is the card of spirituality. So it might mean this is a good time to keep up with your meditation, with your yoga, whatever it is, with your Tai Chi, those moving meditations or actual meditation or prayer, whatever it is that connects you to the divine. Stay connected right now and keep up with your spirituality as you're moving through this process, because you're going to need that intuition, that internal knowing that this card promises. If it's not you, it could be that a woman, a very spiritual woman, will come along to help guide you through this process. All right, so this is, I don't know what to say about this, actually. This is almost a dichotomy here, because you have the Devil card, which is generally the card of being stuck, like you're stuck in some way, some addiction. Addictions can be anything. You can be addicted to people, you can be addicted to alcohol, you can be addicted to drugs, you can be addicted to chocolate cake, whatever it is that's keeping you stuck. You can be addicted to a job that's not good for you. You can be addicted to your ego. You can be addicted to so many things. It's generally just read as what is holding you back in your life. Take a look at what is holding you back. Something is. This is also the major arcana card for Capricorn, so Capricorn might play into your reading in some way. But it is a card of being stuck. Well, the Tower card is the card of absolutely being unstuck, whether you want to be unstuck or not. It is like God is coming in to clean it all away, to strike down whatever it is that you have been building, or the foundation that you've been building on, because the foundation is not good. So it needs to be struck down, whatever this is that you're stuck to. And thankfully, God is going to come and take care of that for you. This is the card of sudden changes, and it's the card of an unexpected change. Now, sometimes that's good, and sometimes that's not so good. I don't think we can leave it there. That's just too dramatic to just leave it. So let's get a card for the Devil. Tell us what this Devil is about. Why is this Devil card here? Why is this Devil card here? Okay. Judgment, again, waking up. This is pretty similar. So the Judgment card is a waking up to life kind of card. Like these people have been a little bit dead or dormant. They're actually coming out of coffins. So the angel is sounding the trumpet and saying, wake up. It can be the card of being judged. But with it being here with this being stuck card, where the message is being stuck to something, this card tells me that this is the divine coming in to say, wake up. So he's waking you up with this tower moment. Tell us about this tower. Why is this here? Oh, can I get one more for that tower moment? One more for that tower. Why is the tower here? Oh my gosh, you guys, it's love. This is the unexpected change that's coming into your life. It's love. It's fun. It's you're stuck maybe to slavery. You're stuck to maybe slaving away at something. To the mundane. You're taking care of the mundane things in life. Capricorn is a very earthy sign. They're hardworking. They're very interested in the material things in life. Nothing wrong with that, but you know, that's only one part of life. I think this tower is about waking you up to the other things that are out there, and you got the second card of spirituality. This is more orthodoxy, religion. You got the Hierophant here, which is the high priest. You got the high priestess, and then you've got the card that to me, first of all, represents Pisces in the minor arcana, but it's also someone coming in to offer you something in the way of relationship, or to offer you something in the way of fun. This card is a card of remember to have fun. Remember that life is supposed to be enjoyable. And again, with these cards coming in with the spirituality card, I feel it's more that. I feel it's more fun. Take care of your soul is what this seems to be saying to me. Don't forget about your soul in your quest for, like, maybe this is a new business that you're trying to start or whatever, but it has its foundation in the material. It's in trying to make a living and being stuck in that hard work and making a living thing. And this tower moment's coming up in the near future to remind you something's going to come in very suddenly and remind you of this, remind you of having fun. Maybe it's a person that comes in and offers you something in the way of a relationship, or some kind of fun adventure or something. But it's for your soul. It feeds your soul. And that's why this is happening. It's because, you know, anytime the tower comes in, though it may not be easy, it is always for your highest good. It's like some people call it the karmic garbage sweeper, like sweeping away everything that does not serve you anymore. Unfortunately, we can get attached to an approach or something, or to the life that we're building, whether it's good for us or not. And that's why the tower comes in. That's why lightning strikes it down, because it's not good. It's not good for you, and it's hard to see sometimes. We get stubborn or whatever. All right, so this is coming along to tell you, don't forget about the important things in life, mainly your connection to the divine, and love and fun. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that with, for the Aries. I'm not going to pull an oracle card on that because I pulled the clarifiers. I think we're in a good place. I think we get, you know, pretty much what this message is all about. So until next week, I'm sending you, I'm sorry, you guys are not Aries, you're Leo. Hello. Leos always have some very interesting readings. You guys are very dramatic people. Okay. So, my Leos, until next time, I'm sending you guys lots of light and love. Namaste. Welcome back, Sagittarius. These are going to be your messages for September 20th through the 26th. Let's just see what the that's too many. We'll be here all day. I'm trying to keep these individual readings under 10 minutes, so it's not always easy, but I'm trying to. That way it won't take so long for them to upload, which is my biggest challenge right now. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's just see what your cards are for this week. Got the Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius, what's up? Oops. What are your messages, Spirit, for Sagittarius this week? What do they need to know? I'll get two more. Okay, so here's what's coming up this week. When you do a 3-card spread, generally this is the past or what has brought us to the current situation. This is the present, and this is a possible outcome or what's coming up in the near future. So the reason I pulled a second card when I got the Queen of Cup or the Queen of Pentacles is this is really a people card to me. It represents Aquarius. It can also be an older woman who is very practical. She is the queen of her domain. She lives in a very abundant world. Her kingdom is very abundant. She's made it that way because she's very smart, she's very practical, she's able to use hard work and determination to reach her goals. She probably has a family, though she is my queen of being alone. She might have children, like she might be a single mother or something. She does have kind of that bit of an earth mother quality, as does the Empress. But if you notice, she is looking a little bit wistfully at this coin, at this pentacle. And she's thinking, you know, yes, I do have everything. I have a great family. I have great friends. I have this great house. I have plenty of money. I have all the practical things in life I could possibly need. But I do feel a little bit lonely, like she would like to have a mate. And this can just, whenever you pull a card in a reading, in a spread like this that is a people card, it usually just means that this is who you're embodying, or this is where you are. And we could have left it at that. But it kind of doesn't have enough action to it for me. I want to know what's happening, what's going on. So the Temperance card I pulled to kind of just go with that card to tell me what's happening, what's the action. So what this tells me is that this queen, who is a very abundant and very practical, has been just balancing. She's been just trying to keep her equilibrium. Maybe she's balancing family duties with work duties, or maybe she's balancing, you know, raising kids with trying to date herself. She's just balancing a lot of things. She's trying to keep it all together. And this is also the card of alchemy. So she's trying to blend, in addition to balancing things and keeping it all balanced, she's trying to blend things. Like maybe she is a divorced woman and there are two families that she's got to consider when she makes decisions. As the card of alchemy, the Temperance card means mixing a little bit of this and a little bit of that to create something that is completely different and unique. Whatever is created is usually pretty cool because you have probably picked the best elements from both of those things to create something completely new. Okay, so this being in the present card, this is the card of where we are at. And this week you are in a place of complete abundance, of complete appreciation for the abundance that is around you. This is the Earth Mother card. This is also the card of giving birth, and it can be the card of literally being pregnant, but it can also be the card of giving birth to new creative ideas, which is really cool. So at least for some of you, not only are you in a place of complete abundance, which is a great feeling to have, and just very grateful for everything that you have, you're also giving birth to some new creative ideas this week. So in the near future, or the outcome of this, And why we're jumping directly into this from this, I don't know. But the 10 of Wands is a card of, first of all, 10s are endings and beginnings at the same time. So it is a card of the ending of drudgery, but there is still some more that you have to do. You have to push through. You are at the end of your struggle, but this is a card of struggling, right? But you are at the end of your struggle, and then once you get past this, you will be moving forward. So, I feel like, you know, all this stuff that you're balancing has become very burdensome. Now you've got a new creative idea here, something that you want to pursue. That's adding even more, even though it's exciting, it's adding even more weight on you, and you are in a place of overburdened. Seriously. So the advice I would give you is to be sure that you take care of yourself. The other meaning for this card is, yes, you are overburdened, but it's one of those situations that the only way out is through. Like you cannot drop any of these. These are your responsibilities. You have to carry them. You have to take care of them. The good news is it's a 10, so it is ending. It's coming to an end, and a new beginning will start. But in the meantime, you're going to be seriously burdened. But please do take care of yourself as you're finalizing all these duties that you have and creating what's new and exciting for you. I'm going to give, let's see, since you're burdened, I think I'm going to do the Angels and Ancestors Oracle for you guys. What advice do we have from our angels and ancestors for the Sagittarius, September 20th through the 26th? Mountains, stand your ground. Okay. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming the energies of the heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. So, okay, that's just kind of reiterates what we just said. You got to stand your ground, stay rooted in the earth. You will be able to move forward, but the only way out is through. You're going to have to take care of these obligations, but you have help from spirit, from the divine, and they're just telling you this seems a little rough right now, right? That's a lot of struggle here, but this is saying you're stronger than you think. You are resilient. You will get through this. Take time to be rooted in the earth, but reach for the heavens as well. The outcome of this situation is going to be great. This burden that you're under right now is not going to hold you back from your growth and expansion. You have unshakable strength. You can handle this, is what this card right here is saying. You got this. Stand your ground. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for the Sagittarius. Until next week, I'm sending you guys lots of light and love. Namaste.